Hey guys, LegomationStudio here with another holiday wish list review. Or just a holiday review if it's not on your wish list. Anyways, last time we did the winter toy shop, now we are on the winter bakery. It doesn't actually have the name, the Lego Winter Shop Bakery over here, but it does say that it's for 12 and up. It has 687 pieces. Batteries are included for the light up thing. So let's start with the picture. You see people ice skating. This is an awesome set because of this little pieces that it comes with. We'll get into that. The background, very nice. Here we have the house, the bakery man. The baker is outside, selling some of his cupcakes and his bread. Someone is holding a present. The little boy isn't doing anything evil like whipping a dog or throwing a snowball. In this, he's actually feeding a horse an apple. So very nice. The guy is driving the little carriage, or I should say just moving the carriage, because really it's been being moved by the horse. It does come with the horse, very cool. Light brick, as you can see here, it's advertised. And we have the little man selling Christmas trees, I'm pretty sure, yeah, because it has $100 for one tree, $200 for a bigger tree. So yeah, he's selling the trees, and this guy is carrying the trees on his carriage. So yeah, it looks like an awesome set. On the back, we have another just kind of picture of him in the bakery. All the people listed upon here. Just kind of goes through all of them. Then over here we have the inside. This was similar to the other set where you go inside and you can see him actually putting stuff into the kiln and feeding it so that way it'll heat up. Into the oven, I should say, not the kiln. Him actually selling and someone buying. And then a close-up, instead of inside the bakery, it's a close-up of people skiing on the ice rink and trying to pull out the guy who fell in. I think that's just hilarious that they put that in here. Anyways, that's the set, the box. Let's move on to the people. Alright, so this set has 6 minifigures, or I could say 6.5, because we got the guy coming out of the ice block there. So you get 6 minifigures and, well, pants. And skis, I guess. Alright, so let's start with the one over here. This guy is the guy selling the trees. He has a nice little hat, some overalls. Very good. Gray hands. On to the next one. These are the 3, but really 2 ice skaters. One is a little boy, with a crazy face. I've never seen this face before, ever. It's just completely, like, if you thought some of the other ones were a little too happy, this one is like crazy happy face. On the other side, there's like a really frowny face because his friend is stuck in the ice. Yeah. Anyways, I like this face better. He has white hands, nice skis, tan pants, and a camera. This I have never seen before, ever. I don't know if this is the first time in a set, because this set is new for this year. But it's a camera, like an actual camera too, not like one made of Legos. It's an actual little camera piece. This is going to be very rare. I'll probably see this on Bricklink for like $5 just for the camera. But it's an awesome little camera. And it's great. I mean, it's not a reason to just buy this set alone, but it's a pro. Anyways, on to the other person. This person is being stupid because she's not wearing gloves. But anyways, she does have a really nice vest, blonde hair, blue pants, and silver skates. Very nice. Onto the guy stuck in the ice. There ain't much to talk about him. It's just red pants, skates, and a block of ice. But then onto the little kid. We have one of those Han Solo and Hoth hoodies introduced in Star Wars sets. He again is being stupid because he has yellow hands. He's not wearing gloves. But it's different because actually this hoodie has a little tint of darker coloring than just plain white. But he's holding an apple, a nice green apple that he's going to feed to the horse. He actually is wearing a plaid shirt underneath. That's a cool little shirt that you can use, make a lumberjack or something. Then we have the present lady. Really, there's no point of, maybe she's the mother or something. But she's walking around with a red present. She's dressed in a red gown, so she has that like dress piece, so it's nice and red. Very nice vest. She has the hair that has the little lock of hair coming down the front of her face. So yeah, you can get another one of those besides having to buy the Harry Potter set, which had someone with a gray and white strand of hair. You can get a plain old brown strand of hair. And she does come with a nice little present. Then on to the baker. Very cool. I finally have a baker now, instead of those SpongeBob jellyfish, which was like a clear pink of this. Actually a white hat now. Very cool face, little beard. Looks just like a waiter or a chef or a baker. He's holding a nice tray of cupcakes. This is a cool way to use flowers into using like a cupcakes kind of thing. Or maybe they're muffins, but you get the idea. They're supposed to be little pastries. And then onto the driver, the one that's driving the little horse-drawn carriage. Just kind of a regular guy. Has a cool hat. But, yes. These are the people. Very interesting bunch. Now, head on to the set. Alright, so before we get on to the actual set, we do have to go over what else comes with it. Well, first there's a horse-drawn carriage. It's a brown horse, very nice. Some nice little old-fashioned tires. These like wooden wheels. These side panels actually open and close, and it's basically used to transport trees. Because this guy over here, their minifigures are away right now. You'll see them when the set is fully together. But he sits in here and he sells trees, and there's some prices. So very nice detail. I love this, the way this little post looks. It's made of wood. He has a shovel and he has a little broom, so you can clean the place up after all the little pines fall out, and it just looks really cool. I like the little carriage. It comes with a cool piece to attach to the horse. I think it's made just for that. It has a little mallet on the side for a little chopping down trees and stuff, and then there's a whip to get the horse moving faster. The back comes down as well, but overall is a nice little horse-drawn carriage. You always need that because it's in the Jingle Bells song. Alright, so here's the little ice pond. As you can see, it has an owl here. There's some Christmas lights like what we had on the tree in the toy shop, strung between two flags waving in the wind, two red flags. And a lot of white pieces to make the ice. And the clear ice is very cool. These clear plates, these clear blue plates are just fantastic. I'd like to get my hands on a couple more of these so I can make more ponds for people to skate on. But it's a little ice skating rink and it looks pretty cool. It has two trees, I don't know what these are. Look like two stumps. And the poor guy is stuck, crash landed in the ice. It's so funny. He's probably dying and freezing to death, but it's so funny. Humanity. Well, whatever. It's very nice. The studs, the ice skates of the other minifigs fit right onto the ice. And so they'll be skating around and it looks really cool. I can't wait to put this in our stop motion movie. So, really, I love the ice rink. It's a cool little addition to the Christmas sets. Now, let's go over the actual full bakery. Okay, everyone, well, here it is. The Winter Bakery. Now, well, the first thing you notice about this set when you look at it is that the roof is actually quite different from the other sets. It's slanted forwards instead of sideways. They brought this up in the Lego design videos. They have the designers of sets talk about it. They wanted to do something different, and honestly, I think they did it pretty well. It is kind of weird that it has this extra hook on the bottom, and they do flip off very easily. Here you can see they move. But for what they were trying to accomplish, they did a very good job. Now, let's look at the outside of this. We'll zoom in, like as if we were a minifig walking down the sidewalk. Focus in on here. So, you first see the little lamppost, which looks fantastic with the little pretzel in it to show it's a bakery. Then you head over here, and then there's a nice little door, a little mat at the front. But then there's the bakery window, and I gotta say, this is pretty dang cool. I mean, I don't know if I would say bakery when I first saw that, but if you look at it from the other angle, you can see a croissant in there. And I mean, it does look like a bakery in a sense that there's a bunch of little pastries, and those little ice cream cones, those like green and like orange ice cream cones, those are going to be great. I mean, to find that color of that piece, those are going to be very hard to find pieces. A little lamp in the front of the door, but other than that, this is the front of the, almost went off the whiteboard there, but yeah, the front of the set. Let's look at the right side. There's another window. Actually, there's a vent on the top, if you can see there. But we head down, there's another window. Inside there is pretty much wow, you can even see through the mirror. God, this camera's awesome. But no, you see inside, and yeah, you can see inside the bakery through that window. Now from this side, there's another window and a little tree, and just yeah, more of the bakery from the outside window. Now let's look on the inside. Well, here is the inside. Now you heard me complain about, not really complain, but talk, I guess, about my opinions on the back of these sets in the last review of the toy shop, in that, you know, it could have been more, but for the price and for what they were going for, this is the most they could do. But honestly, it's kind of hard to get your hands in here. But as a modeling standpoint, it looks fantastic, and it's really all you need for all these sets. But let's start by looking around this one. We have the bakery from the inside. There's a little pan you can put food on, and you can put it inside of an oven and it'll cook. It looks pretty awesome. It's a couple of red coals in there, so the baker can put this with some food on it and put it in there. There's some of these little things, which are probably just treats. And that's from the inside of there. Then we have the cash register and where you can sell stuff. If we can see in there, yeah. Alright. So that is the inside of the bottom floor. Very nice, very detailed. You can get a person in there and it'll be great. The light in this set is up here. So you can press this and it'll light up. And then there is a second floor, but it just kind of has this little box here. And well, that's pretty much it. So for inside, there isn't too much, but it's enough that the point of trying to display stuff outside of this, like through the window, looks fantastic, and it looks like a little bakery. And gosh, you know, I love this. I love these sets. So it's a great design. These cool windows are different. The chimney is also very cool, although I prefer the chimney in the toy shop. But you know, it depends on what you like. Now let's look at the whole set together. Alright, so here it is, all together, the Winter Village Bakery. This Lego set is just like the other one, fantastic. It has the perfect balance of elements. You have a nice ice skating rink, you have a guy that's selling trees, and you have the actual bakery right there. And you have plenty of minifigures, you have a horse, you have a guy stuck in the ice, you have an owl. Just a lot of awesome things, and there's a croissant in there and a couple of awesome colored studs and ice cream cone pieces. Just an awesome set. All of these Christmas sets are fantastic, and each one can stand on their own as representing Christmas. I mean, I've got to say the toy shop probably the most because it has that Christmas tree, but even looking at this, it's like it's Christmas, you know? The roof has snow on it, they're ice skating, and just the colors, you know? And the present that the lady is holding. So, you know, would you buy this? Is it your favorite? You know, comment below and comment on the other one before this and the one that's about to be uploaded, or might already be if you're watching this video a little into or later than Christmas. Here you guys can kind of see the light function. I didn't do this in the last review. But yeah, it looks fantastic. But for what it's worth, this set is great for the price tag of 55 bucks. It's the cheapest of all of them, and it still has pretty much just the same amount of pieces. These three sets are perfect all together, so get ready for our post office review coming up soon. But I hope this set and this review helps keep your holiday spirits high and holy. Happy holidays from LegomationStudio, and this is LegomationStudio signing off. Out. Off. I still can't get that right. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, and be sure to catch our other Christmas reviews.